When I say what is sacred space for me,
Mm,
my heart is my sacred space.
mm,
What is sacred space for me? It is dropping into my heart center
mm,
because that's with me wherever I go. And it's not externally dependent, it is internally abundant.
mm,
And so if I am having some type of response to my external environment, I can very quickly go, I just need my sacred space for a moment, and I can invoke that heart centered sacred space. But you're right, there's a frequency that is aligned to, and you can amplify that for me. So you can hold that sacred space with me and we can connect in it,
mm.
right?
Absolutely.
So that is what I would say, what I would offer sacred space is. That's my definition, right?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely, and it's for many, it could just be their home in in a place where the world outside feels really chaotic. It could be like, well, a home is like an extension of my internal, and so I feel very safe, and this is like a sacred space for me because not everyone is quite ready to have that deep dive and understanding into their own heart yet. And so there are steps into doing that. And so when you can be more intentional, every step of an awareness of intention and consciousness around that intention can draw us deeper internally to get to a point where you're talking about where one's heart, which might be the source of it from the very beginning, but just like you got to peel away, kind of like an onion, get to the middle, um, and then that's you realize all along that it was there.
Yeah. But there may also be just the sense of comfort that one feels going to a temple or going to any number of spaces, and that comfort is what invokes that frequency,
Yeah.
right? And so there's no right or wrong,
Mm.
and there's no perfect definition for sacred space. It's knowing what it is as far as a concept, and then saying, okay, so that's the concept of what sacred space is. So what is it to me?
Mm.
And then the next question is, why is that important? Right? If I know what it is as a concept and now I'm defining what it is for me, well, why does that matter? Right? Why do I need to have an understanding or an awareness of what sacred space is? So I'm asking you, how has sacred space played a part in your life and in your forward movement?
An immense amount, mainly when I had the awareness of it for me being a frequency, because it means that it's something I can tap into at any time. It's something that I can embody at every level of myself, body, mind, emotion, and spirit. And it's something that I can also gift. And so to me, those are core aspects for that for me for like my personal journey why this has been so important. And I love that I can have a sacred space that is my own but also can be shared. I feel like that's a beautiful thing because separation is an illusion in the first place, but it's also nice to have that feeling of okay, let me pull back into my own space and let me reset, let me get my bearings or whatever it is, let me give me time to reset or align. All there's a lot of different variations and why someone might pull back into their own space. um, but yeah, knowing that, having that awareness that it is for me a frequency, expanded the opportunity of what it could actually mean, and therefore expanded the why as well to a deeper level.